Hey folks, if you're new here, hi, my name is Jamie and welcome to a slice of my living room in Michigan. I live in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and today is your midweek energy reset. We are continuing on our theme of personal boundaries. So today we just want to create some of those personal boundaries for ourselves, or maybe think about them or think about applying them maybe. And we just want to learn how to set boundaries internally first. So we are going to do a little bit more gentler movement on the ground today, a short meditation, and I have some chimes for our sound healing. That one right in the middle is my new one. So I'm excited to use that. All right, my friends, so first and foremost, get comfortable. If it's nice out at your house, go outside. It's a rainy day here today, so the living room is what we got. But if it's sunny, go out there and absorb it. It's going to feel great. Other than that, you can get your yoga mat. We're not going to do any dynamic arm movement standing. We'll just do a few seated. So get cozy, get your mat, comfortable clothes, all that applies. And I will meet you on the mat. All right, let's get started, folks. So we just want to go ahead and start in a seated position. However that's comfortable for you. Either your legs are crossed or they're extended out long, or maybe one's crossed and the other's extended. Just however you're comfortable. I'm going to shuffle up some positive affirmation cards. And of course, we're just going to check in with our breathing, with our energy right now. So go ahead, start to get comfortable. Let's do 3 big cleansing breaths first to begin, and then we'll switch to our Ujjayi breathing. So go ahead, inhale through the nose, and then exhale nice and loud out the mouth. 2 more, inhale. Exhale it out. Last one, inhale through the nose. Take as much air as comfortable in that belly and chest. And just let the day out, my friends. All right, and from here we're going to continue on. If you would prefer to switch your breathing pattern today to the nasal breathing, the in through the nose, out through the nose, that's what I'm going to cue. However, if you feel better in your cleansing breaths, stay with that guy, whichever one feels right. And you can always switch whenever you want, really. So just whichever one feels right for you today. So from here, my friends, we're just going to go ahead. Let's do our little angel arms. Extend those arms out in front. Palms facing each other, great big gap. And then we're just going to inhale, move that chest forward as our shoulder blades are going together. And then exhale, touch the hands again. A few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Just notice, be mindful, of course, if anything hurts, back out of the pose immediately. If it happens to be morning time for you, or just know that your body's a little bit more stiff, just to take it a little bit slower. Once more, in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Go ahead and drop the arms. And then from here, let's go ahead. We're just going to take our arms and extend them up towards the sky. Like a little wave. Think of it as a wave. All right, now as we do this, we're going to start to check in with our energy. What does your color feel like, or what does your word feel like? So, all right, sitting up nice and tall, drop them shoulders down. Just inhale those arms up, fingertips to the sky, or just however high. Exhale down. Again, inhale. Stretch, 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 reach, and exhale. Few more, inhale. Start to think of your color. Exhale, once more. And one more breath before we get that color. Inhale. Exhale. And release. So what color are you feeling today? I'm going to go with the color of my top, a little mauve-y. Seems kind of cool today. I was really vibing with this morning. So whichever color or word works for you, just acknowledge it and just stick with maintaining our energy throughout our practice today. If you're really low energy, don't exceed your level. Set your internal boundaries to go as slow as your energy will allow. All right, from here, we are going to do not horizontal, vertical arms, one at a time. As we do this, make sure your shoulders are soft, the jaw's unclenched. And we're going to stay here for a few moments. Just notice any sensations in the body as we practice our breath. Inhale through the nose. As we exhale it out, make sure the lips are closed, teeth are parted. Exhaling is coming out the back of our throat. A few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Gentle inhale through the nose. Let it go. 2 more times. Nice, easy inhale. Slow exhale. Notice any sensations. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Drop the arms down. Just relax them. Drop the shoulders down. Unclench the jaw. Drop the tongue at the bottom of the mouth. Soften your cheeks. And what sensation are you feeling right now? I'm starting to get tired. My arms starting to get a little tired. A little lower in energy today, and that's okay. I will go with that. All right, from here, my friends, let's do some little seated circles. So we're just moving our torso in a circular motion. It can be a big circle or small, fast or slow, of course. Just stick with the breath here. And if it's not in your wheelhouse to pick a sensation or pick a color, that's never a problem. Just bring attention to the things that need to be done today, but also the things that have been accomplished today, even if it was just taking a shower. Go ahead and reverse the circle. But also making sure that your boundaries are still pretty good internally with yourself, which is really hard for a lot of us, me included. Once more here. And release. And then from here, my friends, let's just go ahead, inhale those arms up. And then you can touch at the fingertips if you'd like, and then simply exhale down. Nice and slow. We're going to do this a few times, and this time try to bring awareness to your capacity today. Of course, on arrival to class, a lot of our capacities might be, busy, overwhelmed, or oh my gosh, trying to shut the brain off right away, and it really doesn't happen all the time. Just go ahead and breathe. Inhale those arms up. Exhale down. Just notice sensations here. Inhaling arms up. If it doesn't feel right to inhale both arms up at once, maybe one at a time. A few more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Last one. Notice your capacity. Inhale. And exhale down. And release. If you'd like to share, just acknowledge lower energy for me today. I know you've heard that a million times. I'm not afraid to say it. Lower for sure, and the rainy day is actually matching my mood. So I can do that. I can do that today. Been at the beach a lot the last few days, so a little bit more chill today. All right, my friends, moving on, let's go ahead and take a little half butterfly here. Go ahead and extend that right leg out long, toes up towards the sky. Fold in the left leg. Maybe that left foot is on the right thigh, or maybe it's nowhere near it, just wherever it's comfortable for you. And then from here, let's do a little forward fold. We're going to inhale through the nose. As we exhale, folding gently at the hips, walking them fingertips out in front of us and landing the hands comfortably. Making sure we can still take our breaths here without any labor. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. 2 more. Slow inhale. Even slower exhale. And I invite you to repeat to yourself, I am blessed with amazing friends and family. I am blessed with amazing friends and family. If that feels right for you, repeat that as many times as necessary. If not, just go ahead and repeat to yourself, I am safe, or simply today's going to be a good day, or today was a good day. And exhale, release. Press those hands back into the earth. Bring the body back to center. And then from here, let's twist towards our bent knee, a little spinal twist. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, twist towards the left, the bent knee. Back hands, keeping our spine nice and tall. Maybe looking over the shoulder. And exhale, bring the torso back to center. And then a little side body stretch. Go ahead and connect that right hand either on that right leg or either side of it. I'm just going to go in for a little side body. When you're feeling comfortable, inhale that left arm up and over. The fingertips are just going in the direction of the toes. Chest is lifted up towards the sky. Maybe a great big smile on your face because maybe those friends and families help you with some of your boundaries. And exhale it down back to center. And from here, let's do our forward fold. Go ahead, inhale those arms up. This time we are shifting our ribs in line with that extended leg. Exhale, fold. Land the hands wherever they're comfortable. Few breaths here. Smooth inhale. Slow exhale. Gentle inhale through the nose. Let it go. And release. Go ahead, press the hands into the earth. Bring the body back up nice and slow. And then go ahead, plant the feet for a wiper. Plant the feet hip distance apart here. Roll the shoulders up and back. Lean back on the hands. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, drop those knees to whichever side you'd like. And just float out here. Inhale when the knees are up. Exhale when we drop it down. Our chest is a little bit lifted here, getting a good little stretch. Maybe your shoulder blades are going together back there. A few more, unclench the jaw. Once more. And release. Half butterfly, left leg. Extend that left leg out long. Toes are up towards the sky. Folding in that right foot, landing it wherever it's comfortable. This time we'll do our forward fold, but of course, let's bring our wrist forward. So go ahead, take a look at your hands, rotate the wrist forward, and then touch, option 1, you can touch your fingertips right to the mat. And you can take your breath here if this feels right. Or if you like a little bit more, try to plant the hands on the earth. Only go as far as it feels comfortable though. This can get pretty tight, especially with all of our computer work we're doing. A few breaths here, easy inhale. Slow exhale. That's a chipmunk that you hear. My deck window is wide open. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. And release. One at a time. Rotate the wrist or the hands back to the normal and then bring the body back up to center. And we'll go in for our spinal twist. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, twist towards the right knee. Back right hands, keeping us nice and tall. Maybe looking over that shoulder, only if it feels right for the neck. And exhale, bring the torso back to center. Little side body. This time land that left hand either on that left leg or either side of it. Just play around with it. See which one feels right today. And when you're feeling comfortable, inhale that right arm up and over. Right fingertips are going towards the right, or the left finger. No, the right fingertips are going towards the left toes. There we go. Chest is lifted. One more breath here. Big inhale. And exhale, drop it down back to center. One more fold here. Inhale those arms up. Shift the ribs in line with that extended leg. Exhale, fold to your desired sensation here. Few breaths. Notice how your body's starting to feel. Not to judge it, of course. One more breath, easy inhale. Slow exhale. And release. Go ahead and push those hands into the earth. Bring the body back to center. And let's meet in a tabletop position for cat-cow, my friends. We just want our knees and our hips in a line, shoulders and wrists, pressing those fingertips in. Fingers are nice and wide. Option to curl the toes if you'd like or not, just however it feels right. We're going to inhale, drop that belly towards the mat, tailbones up towards the sky. Option to look down at the mat or look forward, whatever the neck allows. Then exhale, round the back here, chin to chest. And flow this out a few times. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. A few more. Of course, give this pose a little extra movement. One more breath here, wherever you are. If you're exploring a little extra razzle-dazzle of movement here, I am smiling for you because it's really hard to be in a yoga pose and try to move in a way that feels right. And release. From here, child's pose, big toes together. Shift those glutes back towards the heels. If the low back or hips are sore, keep the knees together. Exhale, feel free to come on the forearms. If everything feels okay, knees wide, extend those arms out long. Rest the forehead on the earth. Just take a rest here, my friends. Surrender to your internal boundary right now that we're just breathing through this pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And from here, my friends, go ahead, press the hands back into the earth to bring the torso back up. Remain your legs the same. Have your legs stay the same. And from here, I know it feels kind of funky. We got a little a mini back bend here. All right, from here, we're gonna do 3 lion's breaths. So what we're gonna do, on the exhale, you stick out your tongue nice and big. So inhale through the nose. As we exhale, stick out the tongue, be really loud about it. And then put the tongue back in. 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Let it out. Stick the tongue out. It's supposed to sound funky. Once more. Inhale. Let it go. And release. Come down. Bring the knees together. Come down for one more breath for child's pose. Stack the wrists. Rest the forehead. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. And release. And from here, my friends, we are going to go into our down dog. So come back up to our tabletop. Walk them hands up a smidge. If the shoulders are sore, make sure that the hands are a little bit wider. Check your front index finger here. Maybe if it goes up towards the edge of the mat, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. When you're ready, curl the toes. Inhale that pelvis to the sky, my friends. Feet can be nice and wide. Heels never have to connect. Feel free to walk the dog if that feels right for you. And when you walk the dog, you can always bring one knee to the center at a time, or you can simply just bend the knee, keeping the knee straight. One more breath. And from here, let's find ourselves in a down dog position, breathing a little bit deeper, shaking the head yes, shaking the head no. Big breath here. And from here, let's go into 3-legged. So first, take that left foot and place it closer to the center. Sometimes we have a better balance when that foot is closer to the center. Once the left foot is feeling stable, inhale that right leg up. Bend at the knee if that feels right for you. And we're going to exhale, step it forward for a low lunge. Back knee on the earth here. Breathe into this hip flexor space. Smooth inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. And I invite you to list one thing that you're truly grateful for today, my friends, whatever it may be. Just something small. Smooth inhale through the nose. Let it go. One more breath here. You got this. Unclench the jaw. And from here, we're going to take the hands off the mat, push into that front leg, bring the torso back up, or not back up, but bring the torso up for our low lunge here. Then from here, right hand on the right knee. Inhale, left arm up, either straight, you can keep it straight here, or lean a little bit to the right for a little side body. Unclench the things that feel tight in the body. One more breath. And then exhale, bring the arm down. Plant the hand to frame the foot. Walk the foot back for another down dog. Notice how this feels. Notice if you can go a little bit further. Big breath. You got this. And then from here, three-legged, take the right foot, move it closer to the center or wherever it feels like you have better balance. When you're feeling ready, inhale that left leg up, bend at the knee. Exhale, step it through, frame the foot here with those hands. Back knee is on the earth. Of course, we can always use that kickstand with our little curled toes. Breathe into this tight space. If this is really difficult for you, same. Same. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Few more here. Scan the body. Notice where you're clenching. A lot of times it's the jaw here. A lot of times it's the shoulders. Keep a good bend there. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more breath before we pop up. Gentle inhale. Check in with the neck. Exhale it out. Once you're feeling ready, we're going to take the hands off the earth, press into that front foot, pop up for a low lunge. Left hand on that left thigh. Inhale, right arm up. You can keep it straight or lean a little bit to the left for a side body. Inhale through the nose, maybe a great big smile. And exhale, drop the arms down. Frame that foot. One more down dog here. Big breath. And this time, we're going to take our left hand and try to reach the right foot. Just for a breath. Doesn't have to touch. Maybe it's the right knee. Exhale, put it down. Another breath. This time, inhale, take the right hand off. Try to touch the left toes. Just for a breath. And release. Both hands nice and firm on the earth. We're just going to knees, chest, chin, or you can vinyasa. Go ahead, push into the feet. Push the body forward. Knees come down first. Chest is second. If you have to adjust your hands, go ahead. I just had to there. You can stay for a cobra, hands on the mat or off, or push up for an up dog. Good bend in the elbows. The feet can be together, closer together or wide, however it feels good for your back. And release. Another child's pose of your choice. Just notice sensations in the body. Not to judge it, just to notice. One more breath. And release. Go ahead and press those hands into the earth. And then we're just going to come back to take a seat, my friends. And we're going to find ourselves in butterfly. So go ahead, soles of the feet together, closer towards the groin, or you can scooch them a little further away. There's two very different sensations there. If you can reach your feet, you already know what I'm going to say. Love them puppies up. Give them a good massage here. Feel free to go up the shins and the calves. Once more. Don't forget your toes. Love them guys up too, especially that pinky toe. and release. If it feels great for you to sit up nice and tall, go ahead, rest your hands, take at least 3 breaths here. If you'd like a little bit more, we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale, fold at the hips. You can rest the elbows on the legs or off. Just find your sweet spot here. Doesn't have to be a huge bend. Smooth inhale. Exhale it out. Unclench the jaw. A few more breaths here. One more breath. And release. Press those hands into the earth. Bring the torso back up really nice and slow. Grab the knees, guide them to, or take your hands, guide the knees together, and just extend the legs out long for a good staff pose. You can give the legs a shake if you'd like. And release. And from here, we're just going to add on to this. Let's go in, check in with the neck. Let's do some little neck circles. You can pretend to draw a circle with the nose if you'd like. Go ahead and reverse that circle. Or you can look up and down, side to side, or do little circles. One more breath wherever you are. And release. And then from here, let's go ahead and rotate the wrists. Rotate the ankles if you'd like as well. Unclench the jaw. And reverse the rotation, of course. Ooh, a little cracky in the wrist. And release. From here, take your fingers. Do a little stretch the finger. You can do a little wave, or you can apparently finish the sentence. You can do a little wave, or you can take your hands, close it, open it, whatever feels right. And release the hands. Now you can wiggle the toes if that feels right. And release. Go ahead, roll those shoulders up and back. Take the hands, lean back on them here, and then take that chest, and we want to intentionally bring it up towards the sky a little bit here. The shoulder blades are closer together. Inhale through the nose, look up at the sky. Exhale it out. And release. Go ahead and come back to center. And from here, my friends, let's go ahead and come to a laying down position for just a few more poses, of course. Whatever feels right for you. So we want to come down nice and slow. You can always keep the knees bent. Take the hands, guide them to the forearms, then guide your back. If you'd like an extra chest stretch, you can always interlace your fingers and rest your head there. We're just going to go in for a wind pose here. Bring the knees up. You can stay still or rock from side to side. Or you can even take your hands, put them on your knees, do circles. Whatever feels right for you. And release. Extend those legs up towards the sky. I almost forgot what that is. Legs up the wall. And you can rotate the ankles again if you'd like, or you can just keep it straight. Just breathe into this space. This is really good for calming us down. And if you have overstepped your boundaries in any way today or yesterday or this week, take this legs up the wall, literally up against your wall for maybe about a good 6 minutes straight. And that can really help you calm down, if you're feeling that emotion anyways. One more breath here. And before we release, if your hands are behind the head, take them to the side. And then go ahead, bend at the knees. Now we're going to go in for happy baby. Drop the knees wider than the ribs. Gentle flex in the toes. Bring the toes up towards, or the flexed feet up towards the sky. And keeping the bend in the knees, you can simply grab behind the thighs, calves, or ankles, or 3 different spots on the feet, of course. Big toe, inner arch, outer pinky toe edge. Maybe you rock, maybe you don't. Just breathe here. And I invite you to repeat to yourself, I am blessed with amazing family and friends. I am blessed with amazing family and friends. Put a great big smile out there and just concentrate on the friends and family that make you feel better. If you have troublesome relationships somewhere, that's okay. A lot of us do. But let's just focus on the ones that make us feel good. One more breath. Exhale it out. And release. Slowly come out of this. Maybe draw the feet closer together. Let go of the feet when they feel comfortable. Bring them down to the earth nicely or slam them down to create a vibration. That was a pretty good vibration because now my, my phone's shaking. All right, my friends. We are going to get ready for our meditation. We're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. So go ahead and take a seat. And grab a pillow or a blanket. This pillow and blanket can help with that arm, because keeping your arm up to close the nostrils and open them can be challenging. So let's set ourselves up right. If you have two pillows, sit on one and then place the other one in your lap underneath your arm that you use to close your nostrils. This can really help take a lot of work out of it. Before we begin, let's just take a big cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale it out. Out the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Nice and loud out of the mouth. And from here, my friends, remember this is our alternate nostril breathing, where we are literally closing off one nostril and breathing in and out of one nostril at one time. So if this is new for you, just know, pick your dominant hand here, your strongest one, and then you can extend the pinky and the thumb like a little hang 10. This is a way more accessible way of doing it. There's a couple different ways, but if you want to bring the ring finger to the party to rest on that pinky, feel free. Doesn't have to be too fancy here. We just want to be able to be comfortable. Pranayama, we're not going to do this for very long. 5 minutes is highly effective. Never forget that. Breathing for 5 minutes is highly effective no matter which way you do it. A little tidbit for the day. All right, so from here, we are taking the pinky, closing off the left nostril if you're using the right hand. If you're left hand dominant, it's going to be the thumb. So really, whatever appendage is closest to the left nostril, close. We are doing the Ujjayi breathing. We are closing the lips, parting the teeth. And on the exhale, we really got to concentrate on getting all that air out of the belly. Let's begin. Close left nostril. Inhale nice and slow through the right. And then we can stay for 2 seconds and then go ahead, close the right nostril and exhale really slowly through the left, mouth closed. Breathing out the back of the throat. It can be really challenging. Inhale back through the left. Hold for 2 seconds. Close left, exhale right. Inhale back through right. Hold, exhale, or close the right nostril, exhale left. Get all the air out. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right nostril, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. I'm going to remain silent now. Let's try to do 5 more rounds of this. If 5 seems too long or too hard, go for 3. Just make sure unclench the jaw, drop the shoulders down, keep the lips closed. Unclench the jaw. A few more rounds. One more round, making sure to end exhaling through the right nostril. And when you're feeling ready, you can put the arms down and we are going to move right into our sound healing. Take a few moments to take a cleansing breath first. Just know that this pranayama, alternate nostril breathing, is balancing both hemispheres of the brain. In doing so, it can help us calm down, get back into the present moment, and help us chill out a little bit more. I'm going to take one more breath with you. And release. From here, my friends, you can go ahead and get comfortable. You can cozy up, lay down on your belly, your back, your side, however it feels right for you. For just a few more moments, we're just going to stick with the meditative breath that feels cozy for you to continue on and just enjoy. I'm going to do glass, sand-blasted glass chime, Koshi chimes, and I'll probably grab my rain stick too. Keep breathing. Drop the shoulders down. Close your eyes if that feels safe. You can start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring any last minute movement into the body, making sure to move nice and slow. When you're feeling ready, go ahead and come to a seated position to seal out our practice together. From our seated position, go ahead, inhale those arms up, taking all the good energy we just created. Exhale down, leave behind what you no longer need today. And again, inhaling arms up, and go ahead and roll your wrist in one direction on the way down. Last time, inhaling up, and go ahead and rotate the wrist in the opposite direction on the way down. Hands together in the heart, hands together in prayer position in front of the heart space. Give gratitude to yourself first and to your practice. I'd like to thank you for sharing your time, your energy, and your practice with me. May you be well, may you be safe, may you be at peace. Namaste. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Thank you for being here. If you have to run or you want to jump into bed, go ahead. I'll see you next week. If you wanted to stay for just an extra minute longer just to check in to see what your energy feels like now, that's cool too. Wherever you are, just take a few breaths. Take like 3 breaths and just notice how your energy feels now compared to an hour ago. Not to judge it, just to notice. All right, I know I'm feeling way more awake and alive, like I can do my tasks now. And I will leave you with what kind of boundary feels supportive to me. So whatever that feels like for you, give that some extra thought. Maybe practice it, maybe establish more internally a boundary with yourself that you're working on. But not to overcomplicate it or overthink about it either. Just set a boundary for your energy level to match the same of the output of work that you're doing for the day. All right, my friends, just you can say no without hardening your heart. You can say no without thinking people are going to hate you or be mad at you. We set boundaries for our mental health, our physical health, all the health. So I implore you to discover or try if you have not. And once again, thanks for being here, my friends. I will see you next week, same time. Better be outside with some sunshine, though. All right.